Good news, Pete.
What?
Finally got my hands on some Apple Silicone.
Hold the phone? Really?
Apple Silicone.
Oh.
So this is the Apple Solo Loop that came with my Series 6 watch. And the question we're going to ask today is this worth $49, or if you're in the UK, £49? Or if you were to go onto Amazon and buy some non-genuine watch straps for your Apple Watch, could you save yourself some money? And what's the quality like?
Well, you never save yourself money on Amazon because you actually always spend money, but you could save yourself money over going on the Apple website.
So we've got our Apple Solo Loop, we've got a Watch Series 6, you've got a Watch Series 6, and your Series 3 over there, I notice.
Well, actually, it's a Series 2, not that you'd notice, because they're pretty much indistinguishable from a Series 3.
Fair enough. And what I also have here is a little pile of cheap straps from Amazon. So let's have a look and see what they're like.
Okay.
So I've got a total of 7 straps here, Pete. And what
Okay.
we're going to do is open them up, and you've got to guess the price.
Right. And you've got these all from Amazon.
I've got all of them from Amazon. They've all come from China, in fairness. But
Okay.
you need to assess the fit, how it fits onto either one of your watches, and we'll see what we think and see whether or not we think it's worth the money.
Okay.
And hopefully at the end, we'll be able to definitively say whether or not you need to spend $49, which I think is the cheapest possible strap you can get from Apple for
Yeah,
your
I think
watch.
so. That's a useful exercise. Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to start with this one, which is a stretchy fabric one.
Okay.
So this strap, and we'll put up some close-ups. So it's a nice black. It's got a bit of stretch to it. I don't know how I feel about those Velcro fixings there. Would you feel confident with your watch on your wrist?
Depends what I was doing. I think if I was doing anything vigorous, my hopes would not be high of it retaining the watch.
Okay, let's move on quickly and not think too long about you doing something vigorous. So would you like to fit that to your watch, Pete?
I will indeed do that.
Now, we're going to mention all of the brand names as well as we go, and I'm going to look up the price. This is made by a company called Kunbor. So if you can pull your sleeve back, Pete, so we can get that's quite a feminine arm you've got there.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been working out.
It looks all right. It looks
Yeah.
like the sort of, what you might expect for a fitness watch.
Yeah, it's okay. It feels snug. Going back to that question about the Velcro earlier, now that it's on, it doesn't feel. I don't have any concerns just from how it feels.
Okay.
So
It
yeah.
looks nice. It goes well with the watch.
Yeah, it's all right.
Does it feel like it's insecure? It doesn't look like it looks flush, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like it should be.
If you
there.
saw me like that, would you think, oh, that's a bit of a?
No, because I know it's not a real Apple strap. I'm possibly a little bit biased, but when I look at it, the finish here, it's just, you can tell it's not the premium quality product.
Yeah, there are some edges there.
If you were searching for a Velcro, slightly stretchy fabric wrist strap for your Apple Watch, would you feel that met your needs?
Functionally, yes. Yeah, it would meet my needs. It's just not really to my tastes, I'll be honest.
Right. So Apple sells its fabric straps at $49.
Oh, right. Okay, that's a bit less than I thought.
Okay, so this isn't an Apple product at the end of the day, and it's from China, but just based purely on the aesthetic and the quality, what would you expect to pay for that?
Maybe half that?
So 25.
£25 or dollars, yeah.
Okay, so obviously I bought it from Amazon UK, so prices are in pounds. What I'll do is I'll convert the pounds to dollars at the current exchange rate. But of course, if you were buying directly in the US, it may be a bit different to that. It's £11, and that was delivered to my door next day delivery.
Wow. Okay, that puts it in context, doesn't it?
Good value for money?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's try something completely different. What if you wanted to go a little bit upmarket and have a metal strap?
Ooh, okay,
On your
yeah.
watch.
I am a very upmarket person.
I've got here the Muku replacement strap, and it's like what would you call that?
Oh, it's like a yeah.
What do they call it? Shark mesh?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mithril.
Now, I didn't go for a chunky metal strap because anyone who's ever worn a cheap chunky metal strap on their watch will know that it just pinches your hairs and it's very uncomfortable to wear.
And it can sometimes make your wrist go green.
That's the strap. Oh, it's obviously magnetic. Oh wow, and that is a strong magnet. Interesting. Right, Pete, I'll let you get that connected.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm just going to pull out this £10 Amazon gift card, which appears to be in the packet. So, oh sorry, $10 Amazon gift card. It says thanks for your shopping. In order to thanks to our customers for their love of our products, we select 100 customers to give them free $10 Amazon gift card. Just do the following to get it. Enjoy your product. Write the product review of 5-star. Send your order number and review screenshot to email. Yeah, okay. So I won't be doing that. I won't be redeeming that because I don't give 5-star reviews because someone's paid me to do it. Have you broken it already?
No, it's the thing's fallen off, which...
It looks like you're struggling with that.
It's not a seamless experience, let's put it that way. No, there we go, it's in.
So it has to go in at a very specific angle.
Yeah, and that just may be the material. Obviously, the nylon one, the lugs were plastic, so...
And of course on the Solo Loop, it's actually still part of the silicone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I think I might have done this around the wrong way, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, I have to say, that looks quite smart.
How do you feel about the magnet clasp? Literally the only thing holding that strap is that clasp, isn't it?
I feel pretty good about it on the basis that I reckon it could, yeah, it's quite strong.
And even if it slipped, it's still going to be sticking,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, even through
Yeah.
clothing. If I was going down the route of having different straps for different things, I'd probably choose to wear this one in a more formal setting, rather than, if I was doing something more vigorous. I mean, I don't play things like squash or anything like that, but something where you could move your wrist quite quickly, or risk losing it.
So Apple offer a Milanese Loop. Looks very similar. They offer it in gold, like a black, and then silver, and that is $99 from Apple.
Okay.
How do we feel about the general fit and finish of this?
It's not uncomfortable. It's fairly comfortable next to my skin and my hairs, because I've got a few hairs on my... I'm not hairy, but... Yeah, it's all right.
It looks pretty good. You've got the same thing again, where one side looks really neat and the other side, of course, has the loop on, so there's a bit more material. Whether you've got it on the right way or not, I would probably wear it that way round so that the bigger loop was on the inside.
Yeah, I think you can choose whichever.
How much do you feel you should pay for a Muku strap?
$100 we're saying from the Apple Store, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the same formula again. I think this would be worth paying, actually no, maybe a little bit less, maybe £40.
So £9 delivered.
Really? That's actually quite impressive. £9. And
I think particularly when you're comparing, here's this one, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah. When you compare it to that, which was, what was that, 11?
yeah,
That's a better deal.
it is.
That is a nice... I'd be happy to wear that, I think. Anyway, there we go. That's
Okay.
the Muku strap.
Muku.
So another great value strap. I'm going to move on now to something different again, something that Apple doesn't offer now. So what I've got here is the Gerb Gorb. We've said this before in various videos, but look, companies in China, you need to take note of this. If you're planning to sell in the UK, especially, probably in America too, this kind of branding doesn't really work. So why not hire someone local in the territory where you want to sell to help you come up with a better piece of branding? We have a product manual.
Okay. May I?
You may. And another invitation for us to give a 5-star review. So I want to show you this. I think this is a really interesting strap. So they describe it as being leather and silicone. It is not leather. This is PU, so it's fake leather, which would probably please some people. I imagine some people would be disappointed to see that it's not real leather. Some people would be delighted by that.
Yeah.
I have put this on briefly just to test it. So I've already had it on the watch, and I can tell you that there's a similar issue with this to what you had with this one. It needs to be at the right angle to slip into the watch.
Do you want me to get on going with that then?
So you put that on. Now what you'll notice, so for the viewers here, is that on the underside of the watch it is a rubber or a silicone. And on this side you've got the leather. So this is a genuine all-purpose strap. You know, it'll suit you as an all-day strap, and it's going to be fine as well to use for exercise because it's rubber on the inside.
Do you want my first impressions?
Yeah.
I really like this.
Yeah, you're going to like it even more in a minute when I tell you the party piece.
That is nice. Right, okay. So do the cuff. Buckle it up. It's a nice strap. The detail and the quality of the finish on it, I would be happy if this came from Apple.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the highest praise I could give it.
Yeah, it is very good. Now, what you'll notice in here, in the packaging, which I have to say is a step above all the other packaging that we've seen, but you'll see that we've got a spring bar tool. And this confused me for a while. So a spring bar tool is, you know, for a traditional watch strap to remove the spring bar, take off the strap. I'm thinking, why have they supplied one of these? And the answer, Pete, is...
So you can actually use this as a normal watch strap
Yeah.
for a regular watch.
So it comes with a spring bar. So the part that connects up to the Apple Watch is actually connected to the strap with a spring bar. And this gives you the opportunity to actually buy one of these, and then you could just buy whatever leather strap you wanted and swap it over. You could put whatever strap you want on your watch. I don't know if it's possible just to buy the Apple Watch lug adapter on its own. I'm sure someone sells it.
Must be able to, but that I'd never thought of that. What a genius idea! That is a party piece.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm keeping that. I like the look of that.
Okay. You can keep that.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay. My gift to you. Now the question is, Pete, how generous am I?
Well, you know I've always been generous to you when purchasing watches for you. That's an in-joke which we may share at some point. We were looking at the Hermes leather straps earlier, weren't we? And they're in the hundreds. Now, I'd be silly to say this was in the hundreds. I'd be happy to pay about £50 for this.
I agree with you. I'd probably pay £50 for it as well. I might not be entirely happy about it, but I would pay it. But probably not if it came in a box with Gerb Gorb written on it.
No.
In all fairness. So if you're listening, Gerb Gorb, then if you change up your branding a bit, modify your packaging, you could sell your watch for a lot more money.
Give us a call, we'll help you with that.
Yeah. So I've given the game away, of course. It doesn't cost £50. That was £19 delivered.
Wow. Okay, well, don't worry then, Gerb Gorb. You keep selling them at £19 and I'll repackage them with a decent brand name.
Yeah, actually, there's a market there for just marking those up. So, the final strap that I've got is actually 4 straps.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you said there was 7.
Yeah, so they're all the same, but they're just different colour. I'm just going to look up on my screen to remind myself of the brand name and what I paid for them. So, this is from the brand Elktion. In the box we have basically a copy of Apple's Sport Band. And there's a white one, a black one, a dark grey, which is almost chocolatey actually in certain angles, and a light grey. So Pete, you have one of these official Apple
I do.
Sport Bands, if that's the right term. So which colour would you like to try?
Well, as I've got black, I ought to have something else. What we got? It's got to match my watch, so it's gonna have to be black, isn't it? Really? Otherwise, it's just going to look right.
So let's do a black one. So what we want to do first is we want to compare this to the Apple strap. Sorry, it is very similar, apart from the Apple one has a black
lug.
This appears to be quite a high quality thing. Go on, pop it on your watch, and you tell me how it compares to the original. It feels nice.
It does feel nice. I mean, obviously, this is 4 years old.
It's well
so
worn.
It has seen better days.
A little bit crusty in places as well. I do feel like I might need to irradiate my hands after touching that.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Goes on nicely.
Does it slip out, though? Is it nice and secure?
That is nice and secure. There's no slippage there.
Okay.
So That looks really smart.
Do you think anybody would be able to distinguish that
Absolutely not.
from the original Apple part?
And I'm going to go out and say it, it's actually more comfortable because you won't be able to see it on the video now. Maybe we'll get it close up in a minute. But there is a chamfer on where the strap goes in. So actually putting this return loop through there is easier than it is on there, and it sits more comfortably on the wrist. So no one, apart from maybe the fact that that's silver.
Although, are they not silver on the newer ones?
They might be.
They've probably changed this design as well, so it's fair to say we'll see if that's a Series 2 watch then.
It probably is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks fantastic. So we're saying it's as good as, if not better than, the Apple strap. And how much?
Well, Apple ones are 50.
Yeah.
£49, $49. I mean, the trouble is I'm price conditioned by these now, and that. But again, if you got the branding right on this, I would be happy to pay £25, £30 because it is really nice. It is really nice.
So I paid £10
Okay, that is an absolute
for all 4
really.
delivered.
Oh wow. Okay.
So £10, 4 of those straps in different colours and delivered to my door. I haven't tried any of these. Genuinely, apart from the Gerb Gore, I haven't taken any of these out of the packages to try them.
try
So
Tell me what you think.
I've done it too loose, but well, yeah. If that came with my Apple Watch, that Series 6, I wouldn't be unhappy with that at all. I just think it's a high quality item.
And maybe some of you, just a thought, out there are going for a newer Apple Watch at the moment. Obviously, the new Series 6 has been released, and you're looking to sell on your previous one. Well, for £10, you can give your new buyer a choice of strap, and it will be completely crust-free, which might be quite nice if you're giving that to someone or selling it on.
Yeah, and just to have spares as well. If you. I thought it'd be interesting to have the different colours. I quite like this sort of chocolatey one. I might make use of that.
Did they come in sort of brighter colours as well? Were they options for that?
Yeah, there are all sorts of options. Or you could have a pack of 4 black ones if you wanted.
I have to say, this when you compare it to the actual genuine Apple strap, and I don't know how much of this is age, but that feels less pliable than that.
Nobody's going to be particularly surprised, are they, to hear that Apple charge a premium for its products. And they're not the only ones who charge a lot of money for watch straps. The first decent mechanical watch I bought was an Oris, which had a nice crocodile strap. And I went to get a replacement at the Oris store, and it cost me £130. And that was just 2 pieces of leather.
Not the clasp or anything.
No. So, and let's face it, Oris is not a super premium brand. If you were going out to buy a leather strap for your Amiga, you're going to be spending more than £130 for sure. And a lot of these premium brands charge a lot of money. Hermes Apple Watch straps are extortionate, to say the least. I think some of the pricing for Apple is a bit ridiculous. Obviously, you're paying for R&D, and we do need to remember that at the end of the day. Apple invests the time and money in making these things, and I have to say the Solo Loop is brilliant. If you can get it sized right, and you do need to pay careful attention to your sizing with this. But all of these companies really, they're just copying what Apple have already done. So there's been no R&D time. So that's why they are so much cheaper. I'd never go and buy a fake watch. Would you?
No.
No. But a non-genuine strap that's at the same level of quality as the original?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So having just added this up, this is basically all of these straps, so these 7 straps that we looked at today, is the same price as just one Solo Loop or one genuine Apple Sport Band. Save yourself some money at £2.50 a strap. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Delivered to your door. So we'll put some Amazon links in the description. If you're in the market for a strap, click on those. Channel earns what will be a very small commission on these straps, maybe a penny a time or something, but nonetheless. It all goes in the fighting fund to help me buy the real Apple Silicone that's due out soon.
Absolutely.
So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe we did enough to earn a thumbs up or a thumbs down if that's your thing. Please consider subscribing to the channel. It only costs you 1 click. And we'll see you next time for some more geekery.